Magic Morning Tea will bring you information on tourism, culture, gender, politics, sports, disability, and many more. So stay tuned, stay connected to Magic Morning Tea on Magic Television, Channel 38, Facebook, YouTube, and other social media handles. Magic Television, your trusted information hub.
Good morning and welcome to Magic Television. And it's how we get we from welcome to Magic Morning Tea, where they reach you live on Magic Television channel 38 on Facebook, YouTube, and all the social media handles them where they get we from. Magic Morning Tea are the program where they bring you all the information where you need for know and we go brighten up your day. So not go nowhere, deal with me for the next 1 hour 30 minutes and know all the information where you want to know about the country. Don't forget to say yourself can be part of the program. Or you can send you message on with social media and them, Facebook or YouTube, or say so you can send them on your WhatsApp line when at 090 10 38 38 090 10 38 38. Inside the program today, Magistrate Mustafa Ibrahim Ajah don't give 100,000 leons bail to one Ibrahim Ansari for 2 counts charge of fraud with the policemen alleged charge am for. The External Relations and Advocacy Officer and the Environmental Protection Agency Aliyu Fomba say the Green Run and Ecotour events them with the Environmental Protection Agency go they plan for go take place on the 5th and 6th of June 2026. So we will get we online guest winner David Aliyu, the Executive Director for CAN Sierra Leone. We can tell you how prepared they for support the World Environment Day. This plenty of other information and the inside the program for you. So no go nowhere there with we and be part of the program. The program we watch na Magic Morning Tea. All right, we'll start the program proper one house. I will take this report. The Foundation for Rural and Urban Transformation, FORUT. Now, one organization we don't contribute for fed drugs abuse throughout the country. According to Mohammed Sandi, Advocacy and Communication Officer at FORUT, he say inside 2014, the organization don't support the development of the current policy where they guide now the fight against drug abuse. I've been talking this and more with you inside with your reporter Fudia Bangura, where he been talk to them and tell them more about this.
As we know, FORUT in this country, they don't play significant role. Make sure that drug abuse be minimized in the country, and that's why, as FORUT, we work with different categories of people. We work with man and woman them. We work with school picking them. You know, we work with also MDAs them to make sure that drug abuse is minimized. And you know, for far too long, the laws will not get lost as alone. We will address the current trends of alcohol misuse of the country. You know, but in 2014, thank God, we get a policy in this country now. They in line with drugs.
So how don't go about them?
The policy is already there. The implementation aspect, we all try for implement. But you know, the policy not going to be effective if we not get a bill in the country. So as it is, we fight now for let we make sure that we get a bill in this country, because with the bill they be able to fight. You know, the policy will guide you for fight.
So what are some of the success stories and challenge where we not done?
For success stories, like way I just to tell you, now one big success story than they forget a policy set on this country. because now I've been just the Lunacy Act now we've been get from since 1924, and then Lunacy Act and they will address any current realities now. So because of that, these policies have organized this country now a big achievement that. And as for you, let you know, we across the 16 districts of this country, we get the Sierra Leone Accord policy district chapters, them alliance chapters, them across the 16 districts at this country. And as you talk, so me particularly, when I'm the national coordinator for SLAPA, Sierra Leone, they get meetings every month end. Yes, so like then go highlight on the works that they don't carry out for that particular month. Then we'll also bring out the challenges then successes them within the districts.
So what I can do then challenges and the way I can put together?
Well, as for challenges, they succeed or they work because of those challenges. Challenges that thing they will not shy away from. We always do for address some of the challenges there, but it's not easy. This fight, not a one-man fight. Imagine the industries them, within they own alcohol and drugs. They make huge lot of money, and we as Forut are just small money we get for let we able help or support some of the alliance members them for let we able address some of them challenges there.
So now not get any big people with the support for it.
Within salon context, but we work with the Ministry of Health. We work with the Ministry of Health, and we through the Ministry of Health we get the alcohol control technical working group. We then the combine of various MDAs. Then we normally get meetings as for be.
With all the intervention from forwards, government and other institutions, the country still dey display high number of cases. You feel say the intervention then they work well?
Well, like I say just now before you ask this follow-up question, for fight people with the resources, the industries that with the resources, and we not get that kind resource. When I talk about resource, not like human, but I talk about capital, the money, government, they make money out of alcohol because their industries there, then they pay taxes to government. And also, they create job employment for people. So for you, for say they will shut down some of the industries or minimize the drugs, the inflow of drugs when they come at this country, that has been a challenge. And a very big one, where I think say not to follow to one or slap a normal way to fight this fight. That therefore include everybody when a citizen of this country. Even una when are the media houses include una. We all for join hands together and make sure that this fight we fight them for real. But if we say that for no more or slap no more they fight this fight, we go do we best. But for say we will overcome them. Not so easy task.
Plenty thank you to Fudia Bangura for put that report there together. The program where you watch na Magic Morning Tea will reach you live for Magic Television channel 38 on Facebook, YouTube, so on all the social media handles where you get we from. Don't forget to say yourself can send you message on 090 10 38 38 090 10 38 38. We push the program go before and take another story inside the program. Usai the external relation and advocacy officer at the Environmental Protection Agency, Ali Fomba, say the Green Run and Ecotour event them, where the Environmental Protection Agency go hold this Saturday, 6 June go help make plenty salon people know more about the Environmental Protection Agency and the activity them. Mr. Foma talk this inside Magic TV Breakfast Show Wednesday, the 3rd June 2026. Usai he been dey talk about the preparedness for celebrate World Environment Day. He say the Eco Tour go be Friday the 5th, when a World Environment Day wey school pikin dem go visit Lester Peak and learn about biodiversity. Plenty one. Make we get an excerpt of what he be say inside the program.
So the Eco Tour, now we school picking them, a purely centered around we school picking them. Because what the EPA don't they do over the years, we get this we school picking them, we be done the nurture, we done the train. And you don't they attend any of we programs them, you dey find out say we don't involve them. We not just go with them for let them sit down and watch. They don't they partake for some of them programs and outside then get different places and with them we don't they act regarding the environment. So what we do this year, we get for take them Lester Peak, and when we reach the Lester Peak, then get various people and where they can talk to them on the need on how for protect the environment. We get for get topics and where we get for talk on like deforestation, plastic pollution, biodiversity, lot of other things. And then once we don't talk to them on that, we like I said, we get for get this poem competition where we get for open among the schools and who say the best school we get for write the poem, get for take home some little prizes.
All right, that's now waiting. It be say inside the program, inside Magic Morning till yesterday. Good morning. We don't be joined now by we guests. Winner David Joseph Aliu, the Executive Director of CAN Sierra Leone. Good morning and welcome to the program, Mr. Aliu. All right, you civil society organization, they talk about climate change, and we get World Environment Day tomorrow, the 5th of June. How prepared are you for this day?
Thank you very much. CAN sensitization and engage and talk to citizens, let them know the role and responsibility and which are the actions for them for take for ensure say we participate in the restoration of degraded land, degraded areas and areas so don't see say community people they deforest or ensure say then they do some bad activities where they make sure say we not they encourage citizens for continue for live in a conducive environment. So we know say every year June 5 when our World Environment Day, we must ensure that we participate with government authorities or we play with a small role where we go do for ensure say we educate citizens about the protection and management of environment so that we will live in a conducive environment.
This year the theme they talk about climate change and that area the Nina area. So how involved are you with the Ministry of Environment and the Environmental Protection Agency for educate people about this World Environment Day?
Yes, well, this year, the World Environment Day 2026, when tomorrow, June 5, 2026, the team they tell you say, waiting with the do for ensure that we're for inspired by nature for climate for our future. Yeah, that within that team they try to tell you, within are the actions as citizens, within are the actions where we go bring solutions, where we go bring for ensure say we continue for and manage the environment, where go better for we all as citizens. Whether for we will they now we begin the world where they grow now, they begin the world not born it, the one that where they in authority, civil society, NGOs, community leaders, what thing them go do for ensure say we begin to address climate change issues in the country. That is what the team is saying. Nature solutions, nature-based solutions, and how resilient are we? Eco restorations, for instance, all the mangrove the way they don't cut now the coastal lines them. How for insurance as community members we restore them mangrove then they. How as citizens will be resilient because as a third world a south country, a third world least developed country, how we go ensure say climate change is with us, it is real, and the effect they on we. But how do we become resilient? How we go take actions for address some of the issues where for make sure say even if there are disasters, it not go reach to we so much. So that resilience pattern as individual, as a community, as a country, looking at the things that we go do to ensure say we make sure say even if we get the effect of climate change, it not go hit we the way it's supposed for hit we.
All right, climate change now, not so story again. We said on the get the impacts na Sierra Leone now, so you they advocate for people learn for learn they know more about climate change. This tomorrow as World Environment Day. Now, free to no more na they celebrate them or na they celebrate them all over the country.
My brother, thank you very much, Cornelius. As we talk so, I just don't reach na Kenema, and I will make sure say I engage one or two media institutions for talk about the World Environment Day tomorrow because that day very important for me as climate and environmental activists them for educate citizens for know what are their role and responsibilities in ensuring that we live in a clean and conducive environment. So climate change is with us, it is now with us, it is no more a story, and citizens themselves don't adhere to it. So what are the actions where they're supposed to take? We will continue for educate and sensitize them because this is not a one-off activity. It is an ongoing activity and we will continue for doing. So this is a role and responsibility for every citizen. You be government authority, you be somebody where they another young small corner. Once you get something where you they do, make sure say you take the actions where for continue for make sure say we live in a conducive environment. For instance, tomorrow is day. If now one great tick self you will plant that you self don't contribute to nature restoration. If now small side when actions when you for take for make sure say you stop for encroach on the environment, I think you don't take small actions where we believe say you don't adhere to the theme of this year where they call for nature's resolution and restoration and to be resilient in whatever effects climate change could bring to me.
All right, you say you just reach Kenema and you go get for engage media houses them for talk about the World Environment Day. Right now, the heart of Kenema, you get Cambo Hills where massive deforestation they take place, Boku illegal mining they take place within the park day. So, in your message to the people of Kenema, you not think say that for if you tell them?
Yeah, well, that is the essence why I want to ensure say I do some one or two radio programs because with that there it go help because as you rightly mentioned, the Kambui Hills now one of the reserve forest them where encroachments through mining, illegal logging, charcoal burning, sand mining, gold mining don't so deforest the park and the reserve forest. And mind you, the Kanama city depend on the Kambui Hills for a source of water. The water when the Kenema's people they take, they drink, they come out from that forest day, that hill day. So until we continue for educate citizens, let them know the role and responsibility for make sure say they protect that forest day and ensure that whoso encroachment then don't happen, we do restorations then day and continue for educate them why it is necessary that we continue for do tree planting now with communities. And secondly also these are communities, the cities then they grow. Now we don't see say people then they go take their swamp and then they lock up, they build house. So we continue for engage and educate even the authorities, the land owning families, the people that whether they say that they get land them because me know say where God make the bond they knock out land at the hand. But just because of indigenous people and not the force or whatever, then tribes or people belong then in that community, people don't claim. Just like in the Western area peninsula, people because they don't live society for so long, then they claim and forbid their own. Notwithstanding that, we will continue to educate people that one, not even supposed for block the waterways because when you block waterways, when heavy rain come, it flood na the community, they cause sickness, they destroy property, life go lost. So all the education and they we for continue for do am, and we go continue for do am. Like what tomorrow a day also, and they try for make some 1-2 engagement. After it, I go engage colleagues then here. We go give me the opportunity for talk to citizens tomorrow about the World Environment Day.
All right, then can say catch them when they are young. You not think say necessarily for bring on board school picking them and teach them and let them aware say all these students they do could cause more harm to the environment than good. Like the wild and the way water and dotina gutter, block the waterway and build holes, hunt, burn charcoal inside the Cambo Hills and all. You not think say when you catch them when they are young, especially schools, junior schools, senior schools, put them together and educate them, it will help for let themselves get the awareness say anything and they do not correct.
And you are perfectly correct. It is the right time to engage them when they are young. And that is why some of you they say not only JSS or primary schools, yeah, not only upper primary and JSS for engage when they are young. Even the kindergartens, we for engage them when they are young, when they learn for even pronounce the ABC. You understand? We will learn them on environmental protection because now they hygiene they come. Once then they learn basic hygiene, they will learn about environmental protection. So that is why we encourage. And some of we don't do a lot in both Western area and some districts. Them few years back we be there Pujang, Western area rural district council the water access. We don't do a lot of nature-based solution, school-based clubs. Them, you understand? Nature-based clubs. Them who don't set in schools. Them, na Western area, and some other communities, even in Western area, urban Freetown, to be specific, Kalbaton, Mayekini. Community. We don't set up nature clubs then in our schools then. We don't engage authorities, the teachers, because when we give them their responsibility, everyone should bring them in an assembly and talk about environmental protection, and within the actions as citizens, as children, as school pupils, what actions do they take to give them the basic guidelines, how they say for they talk to their peers about environmental protection. It is the key way to go as a country. So I believe that London are the right decisions, and we will continue to build upon that because we don't do so much in that direction, but we don't go stop there because it should be ongoing. Because every year, beginning they graduate from primary school, upper primary, they go JSS. From JSS, they go senior secondary school. From senior secondary school, then they go university. So then they know they stop because when they don't graduate, you for build up new ones them. So let's continue to do it and ensure that their nature clubs they are, community leaders, school authorities, government, NGOs, local councils, the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, the Environmental Protection, the Soil Meteorological Agency, we all get role and responsibility for play for ensuring we educate citizens, engage them, and key among it all, law enforcement. When somebody break the law, there are laws in this country where they tell you, for court thief when any sign no more how you want. So if those things they happen, we need to ensure say we enforce the law so that citizens will not say law in this country.
All right, Canon are one organization we done this, they do Boku advocacy on climate change. How successful are you in that advocacy? How successful is CAN doing this advocacy?
I will tell you, say, for over from 2015, where we don't begin with activity as an organization, we don't do so much engagement, and that is why CAN is still in the limelight of development in the country. You go any side in terms of environmental management, climate change issues, we are recognized by the duty bearers, by communities who serve the world, by young people, because advocacy and sensitization, not to one of something you do at 11. Challenges are there, but that doesn't mean we are not succeeding. We have dedicated so much people in the country. We have changed minds. We have planted trees in communities. So we will continue to do your role. The other challenge we will get is the limited fundings and also limited consultations and limited engagement with duty bearers in terms of the laws the way that they put, how they will ensure say they enforce the law that they without jerry picking among say this na me fumble, this not to me fumble, now would have not to me fumble, now in the law they enforce. No, we don't want it to be like that. Whether it is Jack, it is Jane, we broke the law, let the law work out how it is in the law book of this country. So as an organization, I think we are not there 100%, but we are doing our bit to ensure that citizens adhere and know which are the responsibilities in terms of environmental management and climate change impact in the country.
So what are some of the challenges that we get as an advocacy team for Run Can Sierra Leone?
Well, challenges them boku, but few among them one is limited access to funding. You know now the funding challenge at the world at global level. Now even the funding where they can Sierra Leone for climate change and environmental issues are more directed to big international organizations, the multilateral NGOs, and that of government. Now then the money they go. You and a community-based organization for let yourself get access to that money, except to go through a rigorous engagement for the past 2-3 years to get small challenge. For instance, even the small activity where they do the Freetown City Council, we are challenged. Now we don't do some activity from February up to this time. We are still challenged. The volunteers where they not feed, the small stipend where they forget them. Up to now they not give the aid. So these are all the challenges. Even the councils, we get a lot of planned activities we for do, but it be stalled because of access to funding. So these are some of the issues, and also adherence to law. Sierra Leoneans people, if you not enforce the law upon them, na problem. Una go say this no good, una go hold meeting, talk and everything. But as you come out so, then they do the opposite. And that has contributed to deforestation in this country. Side and they want to go and say this, for instance, in the western area protected forest. Yeah, how many times they don't push the boundary, say, yeah, let nobody no go there. Sensitizations are happening. We don't walk around. We don't engage duty bearers. We don't talk. We don't partner with international organizations. But still, there is this challenge of adherence to rules and regulations in terms of climate change and law enforcement. So all what they say, the challenges are there, but we will not relent. We will continue to do our bit to ensure that our people get the right message and take the right actions.
So what's in the relationship with Can Sierra Leone and other environmental partners, aka namely the Ministry of Environment, the National Protected Area Authority, the EPA, etc., etc.?
We are in a very good book with them. The Environmental Protection Agency, when them, even if I for their turn for tomorrow, I will be one of the key players in their activity. Yeah. So that's how we don't engage them. We're in good book. There are some critical actions they're not the taker if they're not consult CSOs them. And early this year in March, we were part of the collaborative learning activity where they organized the Freetown City Council. For that 3 days, we participate in and they appreciate we, and I be even serve as a panelist now one of the sessions them. So we and then they talk. Even the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change, from the current director, the minister, and some other key players that the ministry day, we are well in good relationship with the talk, with the engage, but all is access to funding. And also other partners. For instance, 3 years ago, a local NGO, when awareness, Women's Network on Environmental Sustainability, that of other organizations, and that of Christian Aid, will be partner for this small thing Waterloo and that of Pujum. Yeah. So even though there are challenges, but we are not relenting. We will continue for engage. We are also in the good books of the meteorological agency. Very recently, when they launch the seasonal calendar, they call we day so tell we when it go rain, when it not go rain, how we go expect, when people for begin plant. And as we speak, they serve them at the communities. They do community engagements as an institution. So all we they say is bring us on board to help you guys as civil society when an intermediary between where the beneficiaries and the duty bearers, una bring them on board so that we will support una activities. That is all what we are saying. Where you see you deem it necessary that we should partner and implement an activity, our doors are always open. And that is why all the agencies in this country will make sure say we are in good relationship. Because one thing where we they say, as civil society, we know they as anti to government institutions. We are not antagonists to them. We are partners. So, and we are not working for them. We work with them to ensure that people get the correct messages.
So you get plenty civil society organization that really deal with climate change, environmental thing them. How una relationship with them? Una all they come together as one for work or una divided?
As I said earlier, funding challenge is a problem. So where so a get small team, what in do not tell them for do now they do. They go invite you per meeting, they go call you per other engagement there, but the implementation now they do because now get resources. So we are in good collaborations. We can talk like what I mentioned, Women's Network on Environmental Sustainability. Now one of the leading women's organization on environmental management in the country, and we are the dot partner in so many activities. And the leader of that organization in every critical issue where it gets small out or whatever, and they call we consult and advise we self putting at the critical actions we will take for address that particular issue. So we there in relationship with so many other environmental organizations like you get Yado, you get Global UTSL, you get this slum dwellers. We are there all days. Local other civil society organizations where they on climate change and environmental management. We are in good relationship.
All right, you dey na Kenema now, and you dey for celebrate the World Environment Day na Kenema. Tell me what you expect for get from una side na Kenema Day.
One thing we plan for do is because of limited funding resources, we are just trying to do some key basic 1 or 2 media engagement on the day when tomorrow talk about the team, give some critical engage and sensitization and give advice on climate change and environmental protection in the country.
All right, in name na David Ali. We continue for those between the program. We don't get text messages there. We don't come for you plenty. But as time they go, we go read the text message there. Let's take another story inside the program. The program we watch now Magic Morning Tea. We they reach you live from Magic Television Channel 38 on Facebook, YouTube, service on all the social media and them. Where you get we from. Continue for those with David Ali. We will come back to you. The Magistrate Court Apademba Road Court number 1, Magistrate Mustafa Ibrahim Aja, don't give 100,000 leons bail to one Ibrahim Mansare for where police allege say a thief. The court reporter gets more and we will now put this report together.
One 35-year-old businessman wey dem call Ibrahim Mansare don get bail from Magistrate Mustafa Ibrahim Aja na Pademba Court number 1 na Freetown after im appear na court pan 2 counts dem wey relate to alleged fraud. The accused face charge for issuing check with insufficient fund contrary to Section 42, subsection 1, number 3 of the Payment System Act 2009 and fraudulent conversion contrary to Section 20, subsection 1, subsection 5, subsection A of the Licensing Act 1916. According to the particulars of offense, April 20, 2026, na number 26 Shakasivin Street, Freetown, the accused allegedly give Alusen A. Jallo one check from Sierra Leone Commercial Bank Limited wey worth 50,000 while e bin know say the account no get enough money for cover the payment. The second charge allege say per March 17, 2026, na the same address Ibrahim Mansare fraudulently convert 40 tonner ink dem to im own use where each one cost 2,000 leons wey make the total value of 80,000 leons. Dem item here belong to Alhaji Alusan Jallo wey allegedly trust am with dem for sale. When dem read and explain the charge dem to the accused person, e no take plea because the matter dey before the court for committal proceedings. Defense lawyer E.J. Aruna Esquire renew and adopt one previous bail application for the accused. Now in ruling, Magistrate Jaya grants the accused posse with the amount of 100,000 loans with two shorty them with the same amount, one shorty for be employed or provide proof of business from one reputable institution, and also the shorty them for be Sierra Leonean citizen where they live na Freetown and therefore provide valid identification documents them. The Deputy Assistant Registrar go approve the bail conditions and Magistrate Jada adjourned the matter to the 15 June 2026 for further hearing. From Magic TV Court Updates, Mina Aisha Kabo the report.
I plenty thank you to the court reporter for put that report day together. As we commemorate World Environment Day tomorrow, rain season don't begin come now the country and boku disaster be don't take place around. And for sake of that, make Magic TV be go work on the street and try for see some of the problem them where the rain season they cause now the country. Make we join Aisha Kabo again for that story day.
Plenty ten na the country. Rain season can left plenty damage. Usai us and other building don dey collapse and left people homeless and damage other property. The 2024 and 2025 rain season them, the country be recording the collapse of some story building na Shell Old Road, Congo Town, Calbaton and plenty other one them. Most of them incidents here, authority them they blame the contractor them and substandard material how them say the contractor can use. Inside this report, I be working as some treat them na Freetown and talk with people, and the first question to them na that, what did them they expect from council and the other authority them for do for tap disaster, not for happen na the country.
Me name Sule Sise, Ade Lomley, Regent Road. As a citizen of this country.
Okay, so let's see. The rain season don't begin.
Yeah.
What should they expect from council and other authority them for prevent disaster and not for happen again? And what you want them for me them do? What do they expect them me them do?
I believe say like when I do this interview to me, me go say when I meet the right person, where me say for give me own view to how things dey happen in this country, because some things that can happen in this country. One thing we dey behind in this country is about politicizing things. Okay, because if even person no say this na you have for do, no not depend on government, you know, because it happen as some Boku community them, you know. Like then days I walk along this Kucho road. I see one place, one gutter, na one street where the things say. Not to government go can't tell you, because you yourself na a citizen, you get for give contribution. It's just like I say, when person they say, you want be somebody, but the person go ask you, what you do for this community, you know? Because I dey see gutters and they flop. Because maybe just one say, this rain will don't begin so. As government go try for do something, if the mayor will send in people in the street, because if you don't do them 1 year or 2 years ago, we don't do them, he send people in the streets and they go and put them, slap them, then put dirty in the street. Because the more dirty they flop in a gutter, the water not go get away for go. So the gutter they stock. When the gutter they stock now they bring this flooding way with the get in some of them community they also. You see? So me they ask government, yeah, let them put on this particular time with this so. But who areas and day, let them go and sensitize people them. How them for they use the area them, because someone can get dirty, you take I go put in a gutter. And when you put dirty in a gutter, you don't block the way. You see? So be just a big government, let them try for do something before the rain will come into a time this way we're not going for prevent them.
My name is Asuma, I'm a businessman from House City Junction. Well, first of all, I go tell we elders and thank you, plenty thank you. For the past and present, we see the way for that multiply for we more and more. And inshallah, I believe say this thing here, we authority people them, I believe say we able help we for this thing here for them you know we able overcome we, because salon rights we know for say this thing here we don't know how you for granted, because until no more we don't know for tomorrow. So inshallah, I believe say Allah will give them the strength for them to work for we see we by this year. Inshallah.
The first of all, what I expect say them for like we post in the family engineer them for don't check the add in the bill, we send in the bill because we say for go pin the host if you want to the commodity because look what that also for on a kissing for story go for some must no say that the wooden they build the host and no fine. Then cancel them for watch then got at them. Make that got me no day because I ain't make the count disaster. Because the water they come out up in the candle. Just like the least rain season this trip I will not say the breeze is heavy. You know say some people they get for suffer. Those they get for them because they get what the breeze they make it too heavy. So me I want make government and stickers where they put up and anything in the
I don't know, I'm in a business woman, I'm in a Fatima Tamasa. Well, more over the slum area we expect most for people there for their safety and they're picking them. Because if you're not to for themselves, but they're picking their future tomorrow, they need to make them protect anything in there. If they come outside the slum, we pass them, they will come on the first. Then go live outside what's they cause disaster. That go better than the day that side day, and this year I'll go for expect again. I see time not going, no, so I don't be here, you turn that in the council. Therefore, expect seriously. Council there for many people there, so because some of them not very no one come out the way no not get in the chance. So man, you know that slum in there, but even all 5 million for go rent place, you not get that. So tell me be where they under the 1 million, 1.5, you go able get together, you pay with the around. Not to everybody capable for rent expensive place, make them did it. So man not to wish for did it. On the cost of living, I make some man decide for it. So we are appealing for big the council them. Say, then get away.
Inside this July, some rain don't begin come and make plenty dirty don't pack na it. And council and other people believe say this na dirty from people host them. Plus the one then ki ibna teeth. Then dirty self gets the tendency for cause flooding, where go lead to other serious disaster. This make ask people na treat apart from government, council, and other authority them. Wetin them as Salon people go do for tap flooding or other disaster inside this rain season. Okay, as a citizen of Salon, wetin na your whole way for play for prevent disaster and flooding not for happen?
Well, the role we make always say I dey play at my own side because myself, who say day, I get place where na got around there. Like I dey tell so my sister, I dey get constrained na that area there. Where rain they come, where they don't then 2-3 days where they don't cancel. I know what they go through. The side who say my own place there, na got a 9 past day. Got a past day, people then they take them all stop them. Some you see pampas, you see half in them when they put in a gutter. It can't stock in a particular place, so I get for common and net, I get for shoot the dirty, for let you know and got a person. So let the dirty they go through the gutter. But it really not be easy. Not easy at all.
Well, me will for me for play. Number one, this dirty how they put transit. If they make flogging, they take place. Any side because they have plastic there. All this will go and eat in the street. Some council and they eat the plastic in the street. Because they are all, if they don't choke under, believe me, what are they doing up? So they affect the people over there around. So if you ask me for anything, I'm not missed up.
What's up to the people they almost say? Like when meat post they put dirty in a water, say no put and they because this they count flooding. Like we are over that's only they can put dirty, they say no put and they because me na citizen.
Flood and other disaster them during rain season. For Magic TV News, me na Aisha Kabo with that report day.
All right, plenty thank you to Aisha Kabo for putting that report day together. We'll be joined again inside the studio on the line by David Joseph Aliyu, the executive director of CAN, where you don't see a little bit how the rain season don't begin to disturb Freetown. Welcome back again to the program, Mr. Aliyu.
Yeah, thank you, and Cornelius. Thank you for joining me again.
All right, you say you did na Kenema and all environment there na tomorrow. Plenty bad things in the happen like how we don't discuss inside the program na Cambo Hills. Who are they really in charge of Cambo Hills? What's in the EPA they do? What's in the NPA they do? What's in the Ministry of Environment they do? Within that Cambo Hills they also host the water supply for Kenema district.
As we say, the same grumbling where they happen at the western area, protected national park, and the Kambui forested, and all national parks and protected areas in the country, is the same concerns that they come up. Yeah. So the authorities, EPA, they are, the local councils are here, the city council is here. I believe say they get environmental officers we charge with the responsibility for monitor and enforce the environmental laws where they for ensure that they protect this Kambui Reserve Forest. Notwithstanding that communities are very difficult to deal with and individuals. Most times arrests are being made, people are taken to court, they are being charged, but I think it should not end there. It should be a continuous collaboration and effort. What they say here is there should be proper coordination among the local councils, the Environmental Protection Agency, the National Protected Area Authority, the Ministry of Mines, the National Mineral Agencies. These are state institutions and local government them where for able to sit down and strategize and come with solutions for ensure say they protect this forest. If not, there will be a time access to water in this community will be challenged, access to building materials will be challenged because people they just cut, they not they replant. And even if nobody is saying you should not make use of your natural resources because then forests to get, but it should be sustainably used, which is not to all man they go inside the forest, they cut no more 50 fatter. You for cut with plant and there should be a plan of restorations. And that is exactly what the team is saying about this year. So therefore, we continue for talk to the state authorities. We charge with the responsibility for protect them with natural resources here we will get. You talk about the rains. Yes, we are now in the rains. Kenema is a city and it is surrounded, half part of it is surrounded by the hill, the Kambui Hills. So all the deforestation, whatever way they happen, as the rain they fall, they barely come to the stream and they get a big stream where they right at the city center where they call the Lambaye stream. The Lambaye stream before this time also some of would be small, they come around these communities. You see now be one of the sources where people they will be one of the sources down there where people they get water for make sure say them then do the basic home needs them with water. But today, even for brook, it's a challenge for let people then use that stream because it don't fill with dirty, it don't fill with household. Now they not cool people from the up right across the city. Now the people they use as a dump site, and which is not good. It don't contribute for kill the living organisms, the species where they live inside our water. People they go fishing in that water day, but all the fish then they almost don't die. So then but they know they get in that abundance where will be the first time where they grab in this city where people they go there should be there will be a time where then they go the boy then they go do fishing, people then they go do daily get their livelihood through fishing and other activities. People they use that water for the basic gardening around the stream, but now all land they don't challenge because people even the land away there by that stream, people don't block them, don't build house. They don't dirty the water, outside they throw away dirty. So at the call on the local councils, especially the Kenema City Council, they take some critical actions. For instance, inside the town, then they don't hire some basic young people where they do cleaning around the municipality. So we want to let them continue to make sure say who side and get a dump site, let them direct everybody for ensure that they for cargo their household waste, industrial waste, and any other waste where you get, so that we will properly manage the waste and later turn it into economic wealth for the enhancement of development in the city.
All right, for the benefit of the people where they listening to, you will not ever reach na Kenema 8 or know about Kambui Hills. Describe Kambui Hills for the let them know.
Kambui Hills now one of the very good vegetations we get where hang where they pantap Kenema City because the hill they pantap the city they down them. So you know when encroachment and other things they not be don't happen when you did Kenema during the dries by 6, 7 the cold where they meet you you dey feel like say you dey na a very na heaven you dey. But today, Kenema, even in the rains, is hot. The houses dey hot, the communities dey hot. Encroachment you dey see right to side where the good vegetation be there. There has been so much encroachment. However, we dey call on state authorities, the local authorities, that it is never too late for do restoration and replanting for regain the vegetation where we did in the Cambo Hills. Now it serve as the beauty of Kenema City.
Kenema City say so they host the Gola rainforest, and the Gola rainforest is intact. Why is that different from Cambo Hills?
Well, the Gola rainforest we not there na the city, but it is part of the Kenema district. And then our communities where communities are benefiting because of protecting and conserving their forest. So in Kenema City here, the natural resources what we get what we call the Kambwe Reserve Forest. I don't know whether state authorities, the local councils are getting resources for the preservation and conservation of this forest. If not, it contribute to community livelihood because people who go to the forest, they cut teak, they do mining, they do fishing, they do all illegal activities, and which is not correct. And those charged with the responsibility, for instance, the National Protected Area Authority, are underfunded because they not got the resources for pay the game guards, the rangers, where for protect people from encroaching into the forest. So all these multiple problems, they contribute for the protection of the Kambwe Reserve Forests.
All right, plenty. Thank you for joining inside the program. But quickly before you go, make we take this text message. We come directly to you. Say, Mr. Ali, you plenty. Thank you. Can Sierra Leone is doing very well in advocating for climate change. This message comes out from Joseph. Insert the text directly from Kenema Day. This other one, the talk say, plenty. Thank you, Magic TV, for educating us about the environment. Okay, this one, last one I will take for now. Say, Mr. Aliyu, continue for raise Can Sierra Leone in flag up. God bless you and God will make you succeed in educating people about the environment. These are some of the messages that we don't come inside Mr. Aliyu. Plenty thank you for joining inside the program.
Yeah, thank you, and Mr. Gule for Tell Magic TV for giving me the opportunity for that talk to me people about the thing the way they disturb we and educate them how we all for ensure say we put our hands together to protect and manage the environment. I tell the management and staff of Magic TV and you particularly Echo for always stand with me for ensure say you give me the platform for talk to me people. Thank you very much.
All right,
and in Texas, we send them very good, laudable text messages for we. We don't go relent. There are challenges, but that not for make we will relent. We will continue to play with your role as civil society and as an organization. Thanks very much for the opportunity, my brother.
All right, in name now David Aliyu, Executive Director for Can Sierra Leone. They talk to me on the line from Kenema. Plenty thank you for joining me inside the program. The program we watch now Magic Morning Tea, where they reach you live from Magic Television, Channel 38 on Facebook, YouTube, and all the social media handles them. Don't forget to yourself can be part of the program. You can send your message on 090 10 38 38 090 10 38 38. We'll take a music break now. It's exactly 1 minute after 9. We'll take a music break. Log body water. We'll take this music where the Environmental Protection Agency do in collaboration with the World Environment Day.
World Environment Day. Yeah, Salon make we listen now. Now we land, now we water, now we future. EPA they come with the message. World Environment Day. Make we rise up from Mama Salon. Look now the river, you know they flow like before. Sun mining don't make the bank them low. Dredge them they swell, the water side. Fish them they die, community they cry. Forest they fall, treat them they fall. Hillside there and they wash we all. Freetown flood can never feel I'm too. Climate change no they wait for you. Plastic bag flock gutter, water no pass. Smoke na the air, sickness they fast. Heat they rise, farm they dry. People they ask what thing go happen why. But hope still they no left from die. EPA they walk, they push, they try. From to chiefdom, from coast to hill. For protect alone, we get the will. World Environment Day, make we stand up today. For the land, for the sea, for the picking them where they come behind we. Yeah. World Environment Day, EPA show the way, but them not feed do I'm alone. Public support go save salon. Support EPA, support EPA. Now we environment, now we future today. Support EPA, support EPA. Green salon rising, make we lead the way. EPA they monitor mining site, check compliance, make the law stand tight. If company pollute them for answer clear, no more damage, no more careless affair. And they fight plastic, smoke and waste, chemical danger, them know they waste. Mercury in a river, they cause bad pain, so them they teach minor them again and again. Climbing finance, NDC plan, clean energy future for woman and man. Immobility, data, policy, green transition for we economy. Biodiversity, forest and wetland, EPA they protect the life of the land. From Gola forest to coastal zone, them they hold the line for Zion home. But up still they not left from die. EPA they walk, they push, they try. From city to chiefdom, from coast to hill. For protect alone, we got the will. World Environment Day, make we stand up today. For the land, for the sea, for the picking them where they come behind me. World Environment Day, EPA show the way, but them no feed do I'm alone. Public support go save salon. Support EPA, support EPA. Now we environment, now we future today. Support EPA, support EPA. Green salon rising, make we lead the way. No throw plastic, not gutter. No pot tree, let you no matter. No my river till it dry. No burn waste where they poison sky. Report pollution, talk the truth. Protect the old, protect the youth. Chiefdom, council, school and town. Everybody hand for join now. World Environment Day, no reminder. Say climate, wahala they come harder. Sea level rise, rainstorm strong. If we no act now, we go suffer long. But Salon get power, Salon get boys. Green development, na the better choice. CPA they build system, law and plan. But citizens for lend them hand. Teacher, pastor, imam, youth, media people, talk the truth. Driver, miner, fisher, farmer, environment, now everybody matter. So make we clean, make we plant, make we guard waiting God don't grant. From mountain top to Atlantic foam, green salon now we come on. Oh, World Environment Day, make we stand up today. For the land, for the sea, for the picking them where they come behind. World Environment Day, EPA show the way, but them no feed do I'm alone. Public support go save salon. Support EPA for clean air. Support EPA for clean water. Support EPA for green forest. Support EPA for safer future. Mama salon, rise again. Green salon, rise again. World Environment Day, now we all get it work today.
All right, plenty thank you for that music. The way the Environmental Protection Agency put together in commemorate World Environment Day, will be the 5th tomorrow, June 2026. We will push the program go before the program. We watch a Magic Morning TV. We reach you live for Magic Television channel 38 on Facebook, YouTube, and series. So on all the social media handles them. Don't forget to yourself can send you message on Facebook or YouTube, or you send them on the WhatsApp line 090 10 38 38. We will now join with sports reporter Edison Bernard Massa for giving you a sports update.
Welcome to Magic TV Sports News, and we the big come to you. My name is Edison Bernard Massa, and we go start off with the local news wherein we get the Leon Rock Premier League where match week 29 almost come to an end, and this now the results of the games them way play during the course of this match week 29. We get to some stars we play against Baatal FC, and the game ended 2-1 against Baatal FC. And Star Sports Academy gets a 1-1 draw with Ole Edwardians, and Abacha City gets a 2-2 draw with Camboy Eagles, and also Eastern Lions gets a 2-1 victory over Fritonians, and Luau FC and Bo Rangers get a draw, a 0-0 draw, and also we get Diamond Stars who get a 1-0 victory over Bulom Stars, and Port Authority get a 2-0 victory over FC Kalon. Four Strikers get a 0-0 draw against Baiboe Warriors, and Mighty Blackpool lost a game against Freetown City, which ended 2-1 victory for Freetown City. And then are the results of the games that made on play during the course of match week 29. And as we still stand, we still get Bo Rangers where they lead the table, and they gain more points as they get 58 points, and Star Sports Academy just the right behind them with 48 points. All Edwardians also get 48 points, which still means they then still get a tie, and the second position still determine it, as any team can take them up at any time, either with a win or a draw. And also get Baiboe Warriors with a fourth with 47 points, and Port Authority defeat with 44 points. Well, Nadande youngsters, so the top 5 of the Leon Rock Premier League look like, and we dey wait for see more exciting results as we hope for get more games them, and they say also they see to say the first position of the Leon Rock Premier League very stagnant and very unmovable, as then they lead by 58 points, which are a very good stretch for them where they don't get this season. And we'll move toward our local news. Also, we'll get to Slafa President Babadi Kamara with today visit the Leon Stars training camp na the Slafa Football Academy as the national team don't begin train for the upcoming international friendly matches them against Liberia. The visit came with words of encouragement and motivation for the players and coaching staff. And when he talked to the squad, the president Kamara urged the players them for remain focused, united, and committed to serving the nation. He reminded them say all man gets one common goal for help return Ceylon to the African Cup of Nations and also for make the nation proud again. The Leon Stars go get for face their first friendly match on the 6th of June na the Bo Arena before then travel for the return fixtures on the 9th. The matches them go give the head coach on the platform for assess the squad and see which player fit and which player need more improvement. So football fans all across Salon, they look forward for the encounter as Leon start and they continue their preparation for the challenge with the upper head. One of that to get for you for local news today. We go now move to international news. Also, FIFA don't officially announce several new rules that will take effect for the 2026 FIFA World Cup with the aim for improved game management, reduce time wasting, and make decisions more accurate. One of the rules them are the 5 seconds throwing rule, with any player with deliberately waste time before into the ball go get a risk for lost possession, and the referee go fit award the throw into the opposition team. And the 5 seconds goal kick, also goalkeeper and players them go get only 5 seconds for restart play from goal kick, and early deliberate delay fit result to corner kick for the opposing side. And the 10-second substitution rules where player we don't substitute for leave the field within 10 seconds to the nearest point. If then fail for comply, the replacement of the player no go enter immediately, and the team will continue with 10 players for at least 1 minute. And also players them will get 1 minute medical rule. Players them will receive treatment for medical staff during the game only get 60 seconds before then fit for return, and goalkeepers and certain injury situation go get exception. And mouth covering during confrontation, FIFA don't want see any player will deliberately cover a mouth during heated argument or confrontation with opponent go fit receive a red card sanction. And we get a VAR go check corner decision, where VAR now get authority for quickly review whether a corner kick was correctly awarded before the player restart. And the second yellow card under review, if any player gets sent off after a second yellow card, VAR fit review the second caution. However, VAR no go intervene for potential second yellow card incidents before the referee make a decision. And also these now measures them we designed for speed up the game, reduce unnecessary delays, and increase transparency in officiating as football prepare for the biggest FIFA World Cup inside 2026. And now officially Napoli don complete permanent signing of Rasmus Højlund. Italian champion Napoli don officially confirm say the striker don join them on a permanent transfer for Manchester United, and the deal worth over 50 million euros package with Napoli play wey dey pay 6 million euros loan fee last summer plus an additional 44 million obligation for buy fee make the Danish forward a permanent Napoli player. And from today, Holland or officially no longer be United player as in the continuing career in Italy after he helped Napoli during a loan spell. Meanwhile, Manchester United on quickly reinvest also all the money and the transfer agreeing 45 million package deal for Brazilian midfielder Ederson as they continue for strengthening the squad ahead of the new season. And Holland is left now Napoli while Ederson the head to Old Trafford, and this is a big move for Manchester United this transfer window. And also Alexander Garnacho go fit left Chelsea just 1 year after a high profile move from Manchester United after several clubs dem don show serious interest in the Argentina winger. Reports indicate say 4 Italian top flight clubs dem don enter the race for signing Garnacho, while Chelsea dey consider offer after the player struggle for make major impact during his first season at Stamford Bridge. The 21-year-old arrived at Chelsea for 47 million euros, with Manchester United retaining a 10% sell-on clause in a future transfer. However, the winger failed to fully justify the transfer fee after a disappointing campaign. Across all competition, Garnacho scored only 8 goals, including just 1 Premier League goal and 1 UEFA League goal. Inconsistency, performance and loss of form also see him drop down the pecking order under Chelsea coaching staff. With interest now they go from Italy, move to Serie A fit offer Garnacho a fresh start as in the look for reviewing career and return to the level we make him one of the most exciting young talents them in Europe. Well, now that we get for you today for we Magic TV Sports News, and we bring and come to you. My name is Edison Bernard Massa.
Still dey watch the program Magic Morning Tea wey dey reach you live for Magic Television channel 38 on Facebook, YouTube and all the social media handles that we get with from. You sef can be part of the program. We go send you text on 090103838. Only send am on series on the social media handles them we get with from. We will take another inside story inside the program right now. We this rumor we don't go around as social media about chicken, rotten chicken where then go to win a bomb. And for sake of that, Magic TV mean go there for go confirm and for know exactly wetin na be the true story. Make we join Esther Wilson we put her report together. We'll know about the rotten chicken.
For Seka, one social media post where they go around say people then at the Kintombo site go get that rotten chicken where one motorcar become towe be make Magic TV go waka forget the full story, and I be able for talk to some people them na the area where be witness wetin happen, and na this them be get for say.
Your name na Glenn Conjo. Me a residency around this Bome axis.
So we come for the chicken where we see the council, we have some
yes, like as for me back that day na the gun. Then Saturday around 2, 9 and cow this chicken. They say like na poil chicken, they come offload them. So they start to offload around 2, say 7, 9 and done. But why is them done? There was no security around for stop people. Let them not see if na poil chicken or not poil chicken. So people then start for see if na poil chicken and cannot say the chicken up well. So lots of people they rush back in and get this chicken, and then the chicken destabilized and this one no community and over. So the next morning, this thing don't scatter. Then I market it now for color. We can't get say back say this thing not to poil chicken. Chicken we good. So a day or another, the woman will get the also call am come, and then get the hand up na him. Say me, all the business don't go bad. All the thing I don't carry it don't go bad. Because the chicken was also found out say this round and come to way are the good one. The poor one I need for come with next. So all the thing I get inside this story say this chicken and come to way so na the good chicken. But they actually trash her and put her to the dump site.
So anything like this will not ever happen before?
Whether they count the chicken for the people in Kankapoa.
Yeah.
No, na the first piece we don't see this because them plants can't condemn na bulldozer and I can dig the hole. We don't the bulldozer cover am, but this time not to bulldozer, this time a manual digging. So now that make more the able can inside because na that bulldozer we don't dig and deep, we be able cover am. Yeah, so we cover am, nobody able can do.
So now almost you see how many chicken you think say be there? Almost container chicken can.
One container, one whole container, 40 feet, big 40 feet container, one whole one, full of clean.
So people that be working out so we can for the chicken?
Over 500, nearly 1,000, say, I know, say 500, nearly 1,000, because the people know them, they are outside choke now, outside know the way you must say, you put some picture na pamutaman, outside you choke, full up, yeah, so no way, no day, you see, no way, no me day.
So how you feel say how you think say you know about say people they know about the chicken?
Well, yeah, now way as it work canteen, yeah, now exit area where people in the work, yeah, the container canteen, now people don't share, don't know say straight away and they can't condemn something. And when them plant can't condemn now, bulldozer can kaya, we can dig them all there, we can condemn. Don't I can cover, but this time not to bulldozer. So this time na manual.
Okay, so this thing can normally happen, but like not in chicken no more.
No chop and chicken no more, they can count different things there. Yes, we they can count on them, but it not can be so. Yeah, it not can be so. Because na bulldozer, just like how they tell you, na bulldozer plant. Kaya so they dig them all and the way they do them. But this time not to bulldozer. This time na manual.
Now by then almost o'clock this thing happen.
Well, the container now say from by then 5:30 they go to 6, 7, they don't there now.
Morning?
No, in the evening. Yes. They are now till then 10, 11.
We don't see any yeri wetin be happen at the Kintombo site. Magic TV be try forget the side story from the one there we cancel away the chicken. But till I dey put together this report, we not be able get them. From Magic TV, Mina Esther Wilson, they report.
All right, plenty thank you to Esther Wilson for put that report there together, and we still get information say the chicken is still in a market for sale. So when you buy chicken, be careful and buy chicken to who that you better use for buy to not buy chicken where you see a cheap in a market, because this chicken already then at the market for sale. But Magic TV will continue for follow up and for go bring on our updates on the chicken, rotten chicken where they put in the markets for sale. Well, now also this edition of Magic TV go left, Magic Morning Tea go left you for this morning. We'll get another edition of the program tomorrow morning. The final edition will come up tomorrow Friday, the 5th of June 2026. Continue for stay with Magic Television. Plenty thank you to una we send una text messages them. We're not going to read all of the messages them now, but we appreciate una they send una messages them through with social media handles them and seriously on the WhatsApp line. We want to say plenty thank you to the production team, Fatima Sisse and the producer we produce this program, and plenty thank you to the technical team, Adama Awaba, Cecil, Elred Temple, Joshua and Aminata, and then give you technical support for make you get the program how you don't get. And so if you get any comments we want for make, feel free for call the line, or you visit we now 22 Wilberforce Street Studio, give you comments, ask question, be part of we, and join we for Promote Magic TV. Stay tuned for more programs. I'm coming up 7 o'clock. Creators will come up 3 o'clock. News around Africa, and 1 o'clock we will get to a newspaper review. So say tomorrow we will get another edition of the program Magic Morning Tea. When Cornelius Ekurando, the presenter for this edition of Magic Morning Tea, they say tata.
The same most system and the same problem. So what's the
Welcome to Magic Morning Tea. Magic Morning Tea is the best for brightening your day. Our dedicated team are always set and ready to bring you impactful information to magically brighten up your day. Magic Morning Tea will bring you information on tourism, culture, gender, politics, sports, disability, and many more. So stay tuned, stay connected to Magic Morning Tea on Magic Television, Channel 38, Facebook, YouTube, and other social media handles. Magic Television.